So many unanswered questions. That's what makes the off-season fun. Thank you, Las Vegas, center of the sports world all week, NHL and NFL, and we'll be back for the draft. ABC World News tonight, or your local news will be coming up on most of these ABC stations, except on the West Coast. And next on ESPN, we send you to Dallas for Hawks Mavs. So long from Vegas.
NBA's top young talents duel tonight in Dallas with two surging teams trying to climb the standings as the All-Star break approaches. It's the Dallas Mavericks and the Atlanta Hawks from American Airlines Center, with Dallas currently in 5th place in the West, Atlanta in 10th in the East. The Mavs led by their phenom, Luka Doncic, who is 6th in the league in scoring and 5th in assists. Trae Young, the only player in the league in the top 3 in both points and assists. And Young and Doncic, the only players averaging 25 points and 8 assists per game. Hi, everybody. Dave Pasch alongside Jeff Van Gundy. Let's start, Jeff, with Dallas, 14-5 over the last 19 games. And the biggest difference with the Mavs right now is their defense.
Yeah, they started off the year very slowly, particularly on offense. And since then, they've evolved into a defensive-first team. And this is not surprising because Jason Kidd's been able to do this every stop of the way. You look at their numbers, they're really spectacular progress from an offensive-oriented team last year to a defensive-oriented team this year. They're doing it every night, and it gives them a good shot in the playoffs.
One thing that stayed the same, the production of Luka Doncic. In fact, look at his last 4 games. Since he was not named an all-star starter, he's tearing it up.
And he does it in so many ways. He can beat you with the pass, manipulating defenses, and then with the vision and size, he can find people. Against Thibault, an elite defender, he can get in the lane, and he uses his size to score. And then, to me, this is the wild card. When he goes to his step back to his left, he's shooting under 31% from 3. But when he makes this, he and they are unguardable, and they have a chance every night, no matter who they're playing.
Look at those numbers over the last 4 games. It includes 2 triple-doubles and a 40-point game. On the other side, the Atlanta Hawks starting to look a little bit more like that team we saw last year, Jeff, that made the run to the Eastern Conference Finals. They've won 8 out of their last 10. And obviously with Trae Young, the way he's playing right now is good offensively as anybody.
Well, you look back at their season. They've battled injuries, COVID, and right now they are healthy and they are whole and they are getting a chance to deliver every night. And it starts with Trae Young. Now, Trae Young is so very good offensively. He can beat you in the mid-range game with the floater. He can beat you with the pass, and he can beat you with the deep 3. And he is having a spectacular offensive year, and he can make something out of nothing here with the superior ball handling. He gets the step back, quick release, and he knocks it in. But to me, what sets him apart is his vision and his ability as a smaller guard to see over defenses and put it right on the money. And you look, offensively, they're great because if he and they don't turn the ball over, they've got to continue to improve defensively.
All-Star game is 2 weeks from today. Trae Young will be there. So will Luka Doncic. And we'll see both tonight here in Dallas. Tip-off is coming up.
The NBA on ESPN is presented all season long by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And in part by Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. Love that chicken from Popeye's.
The Atlanta Hawks trade Luka Doncic to the Dallas Mavericks for Trae Young.
Who gonna be the better player?
Oh, what a big 3 by Trae Young.
Doncic, 3-pointer, bang!
Unbelievable pass.
Drops into the bucket.
What a sweet move.
Heavy hits. You have got to be kidding me.
That is too good. Looking at the great with the say so.
We're going to be compared throughout our whole careers, and it happened on draft night, and I don't think it'll stop till we're both retired.
Trae Young is on that level with Luka.
This is a different Mavericks team right now. Taking all the brilliance of Luka Doncic to prevail.
Trae Young just said, good night, this is over. If they can get into the postseason, they're going to be a team no one will want to see.
we have two of the top must-see stars in the NBA.
Luka Doncic and Trae Young forever linked as they were trading for each other on draft night.
Say go, generating guap in the place.
Welcome to NBA Sunday, presented by State Farm. Temperature in the low 50s in Dallas, which is about double what it was just a few days ago. Still some snow and ice here at American Airlines Center as the Mavs and Hawks get ready to do battle. Two players forever linked, Luka Doncic and Trae Young, both drafted in 2018, traded for one another. Probably not going to be able to truly evaluate who got the better of the deal until they get later in their careers and we see what they do in the postseason.
Well, one thing we know, it was a win for both teams because both guys are absolutely elite offensive players. Trae Young already has advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. Doncic has yet to get out of the first round. But when you have these ultra gifts that these two have offensively, the ball's in your hand, you get to take the most shots. What you have to do as star players is show that defense matters. And I think both guys, Doncic and Young, have improved in that area where they have committed to the defensive end of the floor.
And both of the head coaches that we spoke with earlier tonight agreed with you with that assessment in terms of their growth. So let's look at Atlanta, where they are in the East. You talked about them getting to the conference finals last year. Right now they are 4 games out of the play-in, which may not seem like a lot, but when you look at the teams in front of them and the fact that you only have 30 games left, that might be a tall order to get to avoid the play-in tournament. Dallas currently in 5th at 30 and 23 in the West. Take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's game for the Hawks. John Collins was a question mark coming in because of a heel injury, but he's starting along with Capella, DeAndre Hunter, Young, and Kevin Huerter. And for the Mavericks, no Kristaps Porzingis, missing his 4th consecutive game. So Reggie Bullock, Brunson, Luka, Finney-Smith, and Powell will be the 5 starters. Bullock, over his last 5 games, replacing the injured Tim Hardaway, who might be done for the season after a foot injury, has averaged 18 points per game.